Good evening, everybody. We are coming to you with a very special video today. A pretty new restaurant has opened up here in the Orlando area. It's been open about a week right now. We are standing right in front of it. It is called Cow and Cheese. This is a smash burger location, and I love smash burgers. I love burgers in general, but smash burgers have a special place in my heart. So we're coming here to try this out today. Like I said, I think it's soft opened December 1st. So we're gonna try this out, give you a full review here. This is just north of Orlando right now. It's one of the suburbs up here. Nice little area. It's kind of fun right now. Let's go ahead and try out this brand new smash burger at Cow and Cheese. All right, we are going to head in to Cow and Cheese right now. And we saw this place on Instagram, actually, funny enough. Oh my gosh, can you see the smoke over there? We have some fun posters right away. Smells delicious in here right now. So hopefully the food is as good as it smells. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see, there's like smoke here right now. And you can see them cooking up the smash burgers over there. We have a menu up top. Let's get a look at that. See if we can see what's going on up there. Something I noticed online was the price looked incredible, by the way. So none of these burgers are even over $10. Looks like the most expensive one is $9, the dock there. So I like that the affordability is there. I feel like burgers are getting way too expensive anymore. So it definitely looks like a smaller kitchen over here. Again, unless they have anything in back, but they're doing everything right up front so you can see everything being handmade, and you love to see that. They're buttering the burger buns over here to the left. Looks like they're cooking everything over there, seasoning up some fries, and then again kind of showing you some fun just smash burger video, I guess, up top. But again, here is the menu if you guys are interested in seeing that. And you can pause if you'd like. And again, I saw this place on Instagram, and it's very, very new right now. So interestingly enough, you go ahead and order on these screens here. Everything is done here. It looks like they can kind of just help you through. So we are kind of getting everything to go. We are getting the CC sauce on the side. They did say it is a mayo, a creamy mayo-based sauce. But you can see there are 4 options right here. And I feel like when you have a limited menu, that always means typically you have good food, right? Or you can kind of hope. So I do want to take a little bit of a look around this place to kind of show you the interior here. And here is this wall. Kind of gives you almost like Atlanta or Chicago vibes, you know, like the downtown skyscraper look with some like graffiti. It says right here, smash burger. And then you've got maybe like some bandanas there. What does that say over there? Curse or oh, cheese. That's pretty cool though. And something interesting, let me show you this. I was very surprised. So they do stubborn soda here. So no artificial sweeteners, no high fructose corn syrup, made with all natural flavors. So the fountain drinks here are all stubborn flavors. So if you guys like stubborn, and maybe you guys would be interested in this. I don't really drink soda in general. So to me, I'm not really like either way on it, I guess. But yeah, so you have root beer, lemon berry, like acai, I believe, pineapple cream soda, you have water, then you have black cherry, agave vanilla cream soda, a draft cola with 0 sugar, and then draft cola. So I'm gonna guess it's pretty equivalent to like, you know, a Coke, a Diet Coke, etc., etc. But again, it is stubborn. So if you guys are interested, that's kind of cool that they have something unique here. Now there is a little bit more seating around the corner here. So you can sit up on like the bar tops almost, or you can sit in these booths. And then again, another kind of graffiti, cool style photo over there. And that is like a cheeseburger all disassembled. And then actually right out front, it takes you out onto the main road here that kind of connects through. And there are a few restaurants in this area. Very, very nice area. Again, I really like it. Over here, let's see, Passion and Purpose. Again, very cool vibe in here. Definitely gives you kind of like this very unique feel, which I love to see. So let's go ahead and get a table and wait for our food. Something to keep in mind is you put your phone number in and then they'll just text you to come pick your food up. I'm assuming you just go right up to the counter, but I do want to ask also if you guys like this type of content to go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. It lets me know that you guys like food reviews, especially things like outside of the parks. We do try and do food reviews inside of the parks a lot of times, but you know, this isn't something that you're doing necessarily on your Disney or Universal vacation. This is something that's a little bit more off the beaten path and, you know, kind of further out in Orlando. So if you guys like this kind of stuff, make sure you guys let me know so that way, you know, we know to basically do this more often and show you guys kind of fun, unique places to eat around the area. I want to point out one more thing. So even though the prices don't seem crazy, I do want to point out we paid like $20 for our entire meal, which was 2 burgers and a fry. So that actually does seem a little expensive, but I think it's because we went with the dock. Also, fries being $5 is a little pricey, but I feel like $6 for a burger isn't too bad. So you kind of have to pick and choose. I feel like we'll be able to split the fries, and I feel like smash burgers, even though it's thin patties, I do feel like it's kind of a lot of meat at the end of the day, especially when you do a double. Still, you know, a good amount of food there. So we'll show you everything when it does come out. I think it'll be out here in just the next few minutes. All right, we just moved spots to this table now. The booths were actually a little large. Nicole wasn't able to really sit up into the booth, so we moved over here by the front door. But again, you can see like the smoke coming off right there, and that was something I read online. People said you could like see the smoke coming from the grill, and they said they kind of smelled like it for the rest of the day. Oh, already. So yeah, she did receive a text, by the way. And here's your order. I guess it's kind of like all to go in a sense, or takeout. And you know, you don't really, I guess, like get like a tray or anything. It's always just in a bag. All right, here are our burgers here. So this is the double. You have the double cheeseburger. We did add pickles to them. So it does not come with pickles. I think it was an extra 50 cents or 75 cents or something. Again, that could start to add up a little bit. This is the dock there. Again, I mean, look at that bun. Look at just like how soft that is. That's amazing. And there are fries. They look to be cooked pretty well. And then we got some sauces on the side. So we'll have to try them out. Again, this is like a creamy mayo, they said. All right, first things first. Let's go ahead and try a fry here. Obviously, burger is the main part of the meal. Ooh, those are good. Some good seasoning to them. A little bit of a crunch, but not too bad. Still soft on the inside, like that good potato bit. You know, pretty typical for a fry, but they're good. They're fluffy. That's good. Let's try with a little bit of ketchup, because everybody loves their ketchup with the fries. That is solid. All right, fries are a go. On to the burgers. Here we go. Burger time. This is smash burger, cow and cheese, double pattied with added pickles. Let's see. That is good. That has, smash burgers have like a crust to them when you cook them. And that is so good. I love a true smash burger. A lot of places say they have a smash burger, and it's not. It's just like a flattened patty. I think there is a huge difference. And they like push these things into the grill. I mean, you can see like, it's almost tough. It's meant to be like a little bit more crispy, a little bit charred. That is super, super good. Yeah. Okay. I see you, cow and cheese. That's a good burger. I do want to try and add this sauce to it now. I think this is like a signature sauce, but I feel like everyone's got that same sauce. It's just some combination of whatever. So I'm going to add that, but that is a delicious burger. One thing I'm a little confused on though, I feel like smash burgers always have onions on them, and this one doesn't have onions. You get it on the dock, but I feel like the classic smash burgers always have onions. I think you can just add it. So I'm a little surprised that they don't have it on there. Where I feel like pickles aren't something that are typically on a smash burger, so we added them. So, you know, we kind of messed with it a little bit, but either way, the flavor on that is fantastic, and wow, I am excited to try the dock to have like the onions and everything in there as well.
The large chunk of onion right there, just go in. Did I move it? But it's good. Like all my face. I think that's really good. The onions bring so much flavor to the burger. And like the other one, we got the CC sauce on the side. It's like a mayo-y based thing, so we're like, let's put it on the side. So I'm excited to try it with the sauce. But overall, like the burger's juicy, it's soft, the onions are flavorful. It's a pretty good burger.
So Nicole just tried the dock, by the way, so that's why she's got the onions there. So I'll go ahead and try it as well. But again, I mean, these burgers, it's so good. I don't know how to like tell you or like show you, but I mean like there is a like crisp crunch on those edges, and that is what you want in a smash burger. Just because you have a thin patty doesn't classify it as a smash burger. Like this is through and through a smash burger. All right, we are now trying the dock. I am trying the dock, I should say. A lot of onions on there. You can see they are like caramelized in there, and they are nice and brown. You can smell the onions. Almost smells like a onion, like a French onion soup. Almost a little French onion soup tasting. Yeah, it's good. Very soft, very flavorful. So there is a ton of flavor in that burger. Both burgers are fantastic, by the way. The onions in that are like a little softer, not much of a crunch. So if you like that, I think that's perfect. I think sometimes you might want a little bit softer, a little bit more crunchy, depends on your kind of palate. These are a little bit softer, so it all kind of blends together, which actually is a really good thing for me. I thought I was gonna want a little bit more of a crunchy onion in there, even though like they're caramelized, like sometimes there's still a bite. This is like they just like melt in your mouth. So whatever they do here, they're doing something special to basically make the whole thing come together. This is probably the best smash burger in Orlando. I feel like these are fantastic. They're living up to the actual smash burger. I feel like, again, we've tried a few smash burgers around here. They have not been smash burgers. They've just been flat patties. These are, like I said, through and through a smash burger. Very, very good. I am gonna go ahead, try it with the sauce and everything, and we'll kind of like wrap things up here, but this has been a very, very good meal. Highly recommend it. Again, this is up north in Maitland. This is still technically Orlando. It's just the north side of Orlando. This is delicious. I highly recommend. Again, cow and cheese, Maitland, Orlando, Florida. So we are all finished up again. Very good burgers. We'll do a little debrief here, but I do want to point out that the sauce that we had, that CC sauce, or their special sauce that they have here, it reminded me almost exactly of the sauce that you get with the cheeseburger egg rolls inside of Magic Kingdom. If you guys know that sauce, imagine that with a little less pickle to it. So that one's a little bit more pickly. Kind of hold that pickle back a little bit. That's the exact flavor that we are getting with that sauce there. All right, so just to debrief this cow and cheese, I would probably rate it like a 9 out of 10. And there's a few little things. So number one, I feel like all the burgers should just kind of have onion. That to me is like the classic smash burger, but I understand maybe they don't want to necessarily like put that on all of them. I feel like I'd rather take it off than to have to put it on and add, I think it's like $3. The price at first glance was like, yeah, super affordable. But then I started to notice again, so like the cheapest burger, I think was like $5, but that's like just basic with like nothing on it. So if you want the onion, you got to add 3, and everything is a la carte. So if you wanted to do like fries, anything like that, everything is done a la carte. So you would do fries for like $4 or $5. You would do the burger, such and everything like that. So the way I would kind of approach it is kind of determine what you want to get. If you want, burger, fries, etc. I will also point out that we had 2 burgers that were doubles and then a fry, and we couldn't finish everything. It was a lot of food. So keep that in mind when you guys are coming here. I do wish that they would pair things up and put more of like a kind of meal deal together. So like, you get a soda, a fry, and a burger maybe for like $11 or $12 or whatever it might be. Then I feel like it might be a little bit more enticing. So at first glance, like I said, you look at it and you say, oh, the value is pretty like cheap, right? You're like $5, $6, $9, whatever, but you don't get the fries. And then with the cheaper burgers, you don't get the onions, which I feel like is the classic to a smash burger. One other thing that could be a negative, for us it's not, but some people aren't huge about this, and that is, I'm looking at the sign right now, they are cashless. There is no cash on premises. It says right there, no cash accepted. So it is all card, virtual payment here, so it is not cash accepted. So you do need to keep that in mind if you're coming here with like $20 and you're trying to pay with that. It's not going to happen here. They don't have any cash in there. As you guys saw, you just order on the screen and then you pay with your card right there. So do keep that in mind. No cash at all. Not having the onions on the burger was a little knock for me. You did get it on the dock, and that's like the most expensive burger, but again, it was fantastic, super good. As far as the quality of the food went, super, super good. The staff is really friendly in there. It's just a cool vibe here. Like I said, very urban with like the artwork and everything in there. So I, again, would probably give this like a 9 out of 10, but those little things I think is kind of holding it back just a little bit. But as far as the flavor goes, again, it was a 10 out of 10. I think this is like hands down gotta be probably this like the best smash burger inside of the Orlando area, at least that we've tried so far, but that's gonna be hard to beat because that flavor was super good. Either way, if you did enjoy today's video, please consider subscribing to the channel, letting us know that you guys enjoy this type of content. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.